Welcome to the Red and Gold Show. I'm Mary Angela.
And I'm Deontay, and we're bringing you the news from the 007 studio.
The winter formal dance will be held on Friday from 8 to 10:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. The theme is Northern Lights. Students can get 10 points each for attending the dance, and the class with the most participation gets 1,000 points. Tickets cost $5, and you can get them from Mr. Ruff in room 202 before school, during win, or after school. If you get your tickets in advance, you get an extra Crusader Cup point. Let's show up and show out, Crusaders. The National Honor Society's Winter Warm-Up Drive continues through Monday. All items will be donated to Catholic Charities, Refugee, and Immigration Services, so they'll go to help people who need help to stay warm.
So the point of the Warm Winter Drive is to help those who maybe can't afford, maybe don't have access to some of the warm clothes that we kind of take for granted.
Students get Crusader Cup points for participating in the drive. Each class gets 25 points for every 30 hats or scarves, 40 points for every 50 pairs of socks or gloves, and 75 points for every 15 jackets or coats. Aside from Crusader Cup points, Mr. Adams says there are other benefits to participating in the drive.
It's a good way to bring your class together, I think, because if everyone does their part, you guys will all benefit from this. But if you want to go away from that aspect, you can go with just the simple humanitarian aspect. There are people who are cold, and you can do something to help that.
Natalie Darzentas donated some jackets and coats she got from her grandmother. She believes everyone should join in the noble cause.
I think that everyone should try to donate something, even if it's just like a pair of gloves, just because that is going to help people. It does make a difference, even if it's just a little one. Like when you're feeling cold, you want something comforting, and that you would be able to give that to someone.
So there you go, Crusaders. The drive ends Monday, but Friday is the last day to get Crusader Cup points. Bring in any final winter items the next 2 mornings to help your class and help those in need. Now let's go to Orlando for today's Shader Sports.
Last night, the swimming team competed in a meet against Speedway and Park Tudor. Congrats to the boys team for placing first overall. Shout out to Lennon Klink for breaking another school record, this time in the 500 freestyle. Tonight, the boys basketball teams will play at Cardinal Ritter. Freshmen will start things off at 4:30 with JV following at 6 and varsity at 7:30. Good luck, Crusaders. Now back to Deontay for more news.
Students in Miss Ice's Intro to Business class are starting a pilot coffee bar in the Spirit Shop. They'll sell coffee in the Spirit Shop all next week from 7:30 to 7:55 a.m. A 12-ounce cup of coffee will cost $3. Please note you must pay with cash. You can get vanilla or a caramel creamer, and sugar packets are included. So hit up the Spirit Shop before school next week and help support the Intro to Business class. On Friday, everyone will have the opportunity to participate in the Sacrament of Reconciliation. 2 services will be held in the gym. During second period, all freshmen and juniors will go to the gym. Sophomores and seniors will go to the gym during fourth period. All students must go for the opening session. Those who do not wish to participate may go back to class after the opening session is complete. We will be on a special schedule on Friday. Second and fourth periods will be a little longer, and there will be no win period on Friday. Some may not be familiar with the concept of reconciliation. Father Jim Farrell, Scecina's chaplain coordinator, stopped by the 007 studio to share some thoughts on what this sacrament is and why it's important.
Good morning, Crusaders. Father Jim here, just to talk a little bit about the upcoming Advent penance service that will be taking place here at the school on Friday. You know, twice a year, the school pauses to give us an opportunity to experience in a very particular way God's mercy and forgiveness. Now, why would we be interested in doing that? Well, first of all, because we are children of God and disciples of Jesus, we're always looking for ways to grow into becoming more like Christ. And one of the ways we grow into that person of Jesus is by being conscious of what's going on in our interior life. What's happening in my soul? Is there anything that causes me unrest? Am I feeling badly about something that happened? Do I regret something I said? Do I wish I'd made a different choice earlier on? and now I'm sorry. This is an opportunity to clear your mind and your soul of any transgressions or sins you may have committed. Anything that gets in the way of your relationship with God or gets in the way of your relationship with the people you love. So take an opportunity this Friday to sit down with one of the priests who will be present and just acknowledge your sorrow. Just acknowledge those things that you wish were different. The things that you said that you regret, the things that you did that you know were wrong. Perhaps there's something you do too much of that's not healthy for you. Perhaps there's just something that you're not doing that you could be doing in terms of being more kind or charitable. You could share your resources with others. You could be more compassionate and patient. You could be more supportive and encouraging.
Thanks, Father. During the service on Friday, several priests will be seated in chairs spaced out around the gym floor. Each priest will have a chair opposite him. Students can go sit with any of the available priests at any time during the service. Those sitting in the bleachers should remain quiet and respectful throughout the service. Please consider participating on Friday. Now, let's check out our latest Crusader Cup standing.
The reward for the top class for second quarter is a catered lunch during WIN next Friday.
That's cool. This Friday is the last day for Crusader Cup points.
Yeah, grades and tardies will be calculated after that, so turn in any missing work and get your grades up this week.
The NHS winter warm-up totals will be counted on Friday.
And the winter formal totals from that night will count too. The 1,000 points for the winning class could really shake things up.
That's right. Freshmen are leading right now in the pre-sale tickets. If they win, that could give them the lead. Remember to also show up at club meetings and sports events to help your class totals in this final week. It was cold this morning. Let's head outside to Zach to see what our forecast looks like.
We'll see some cloudy skies and windy conditions today. It'll actually be a little bit warmer with a high of 43. But don't get your hopes up. It'll drop all the way down to 13 degrees overnight. And some rain and snow showers are possible this evening. We'll end our school week with some more bitter cold with highs in the 20s next couple of days. Stay warm, Crusaders. Remember to donate winter items to help others do the same.
Thanks, Zach.
You know, it's going to be pretty bad tonight.
I think, yeah, there should be some snow days or something. I'm already sick. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I think we should, just one day. Please, Scecina, just one day.
In our latest RD poll of the week, we want to know, what is your favorite Christmas tradition? Cast your vote or write in your own tradition by the end of school today. We'll air the results in tomorrow's show. What's your favorite tradition?
My favorite tradition for Christmas is spending time with my family and watching Christmas movies.
Yeah,
what about you?
Asking my parents for money. That's it for the Red and Gold Show.
Stay classy.
And give that little extra.